Let's meet the visiting team, the New Orleans Pelicans. At small forward, Herbert Jones. At point guard, DeJounte Murray. At the other guard position, Trey Murphy. At center, Joel Embiid. At the other forward position, Zion Williamson. The head coach of the visiting team is James Borrego. Let's meet your Chicago Bulls. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 16, Hugo Gonzalez. At the point guard position, standing 6'5", number 8, Killian Hayes. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 14, Monja Jersey. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White.
Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, Kobe White out there with Hayes. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Just a few games in the books thus far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotation. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
Hayes, the pass to Vucevic. Hayes against Murray. Fires the 3. And Hayes good for 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Williamson. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hayes. Pass to Buzelis. From outside, off the mark. And here's Murray. Coming off a 12-point game. Now Embiid shoots over Vucevic. Embiid misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Buzelis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
He's off on the first. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
First quarter, just over a minute play. Hayes against Murray. To the inside. Embiid. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Here's White. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer. And again, Chicago, no good. Outside Jones. Nails the 16-footer.
Assist from Trey Murphy.
Here's White. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. He said when Zion is healthy and right, you can't really stop him. But you can try to contain him. Stop his dribble drive, force him to hit shots over the top of you. Sounds like they're going to try to make him a jump shooter tonight.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Jones. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Murray against Hayes. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot clock at 6. Williamson with it, guarded by Vucevic.
And he's so dangerous with the ball. You almost have to guard Zion like that.
Second team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
The key to their victory last time out was his success at the stripe.
2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Williamson hits them both. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make some noise.
All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. 5th, New Orleans.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kobe White, taking 2 shots.
That's good from White. White hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now here's Williamson. He had 25 points in his last game. And Embiid gets the double team. Oh, got a piece of it. Murray passes to Jones. Shoots. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, he buries it.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Chicago trailing here. Outside White. Here's Gonzalez, defended by Jones. And Gonzalez gets it to go. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Murray with it. No made baskets yet. Williamson with a screen on Hayes. Second chance shot. Williamson, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Chicago ball.
Here's White, a 3 off the inbound, and he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Murray, pass to Williamson. Embiid passes to Williamson. Screen by Embiid, just 4 to shoot. Williamson with the bucket.
The power of Zion, a sight to see.
Here's Buzelis. 14 points his last outing. Smith with a screen on Williamson. Here's Buzelis. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a 3-point game. Murray against Hayes. Murray, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
White, the pass to Hayes. Smith with a screen on Murray. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here are the Pelicans now. And here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Jones. Here's Embiid, covered by Smith. Here's Buzelis. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Buzelis. There's a screen. Hayes for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Pelicans trail by 5. Now Murray. Williamson outside. Screen by Embiid. Williamson with it. Guarded by Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Zion Williamson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williamson.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Herter's checked in for Chicago. Williamson hits them both. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 3-point lead. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. They need to be more active than they were.
3-1.
The right side, pass to Smith. White with it. Now here's Hayes, defended by Murray. They set the pick. Hayes attacking. For three, Smith. The rebound by Embiid. Pelicans trail by 3. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Murray scanning the floor. Out left to the wing. Here's Hawkins. He drops it from range.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Chicago has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Hayes finds White. Picked by Smith. Puts it up. White can't hit.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Embiid, a screen on Hayes. Murray passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Here's Buzelis. 5 points in the game. White for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And that one's good.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
Pass to Hayes. Smith outside. 4-3. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Now here's Murray. Now Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. 6 to shoot. Hawkins. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for White, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Hayes. That one misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
For a wing, Herter has always been a very good facilitator, by no means a ball stopper.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans, trailing by 5. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Yeah, last season, they swept this team, though both were struggling throughout the year.
And the basket is good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip. Down the floor.
Ball passes to Dosunmu. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Pelicans trail by 5. Murray with it. Pass to Hawkins. Over Ball. Got a hand on it.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Dosunmu for 3. Pelicans cleared away. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Outside Murray. Shoots over Ball. And again, New Orleans no good. Chicago leading by 5. To the paint.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has a nice touch on that pass.
Timeout call. The Pelicans.
The Pelicans call timeout. All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Chicago, 4th.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Pelicans trail by 7. And here's Murray. And there's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Dosunmu picks one up.
Going downhill. Don't give Murray a chance to get going because let's just say you're not going to slow him down.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon, Murray finding ways to contribute.
And he's good on the second. And so here is Chicago. 6-point game. Here's Gonzalez. Dosunmu outside. Collins outside. Picked by Smith. Down low. And it's blocked. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pelicans ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pelicans trail by 6. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Murray. Fires from the wing. Collins with the rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Hawkins. Embiid with it. Shoots over Collins. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Embiid's got 8 points.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Zion Williamson, and it's Messi in at the center. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
No good on that one. That's off as well, so he misses both. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Bulls. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Teams will be getting sharper every time out. Man, the defender really went after him.
Personal foul.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Gonzalez.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Boston. Williamson with a screen on Herter. Boston, the pass to Williamson. Zion not fazed by the contact.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, good whistle there.
Personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.